Hello everyone, and welcome to another very beautiful chess game of Paul Morphy. And in this game, Paul Morphy has the white pieces, and his opponent is Johann Loewenthal. And this game has been played in 1850 in New Orleans. And in 1850, Paul Morphy took attention of Johann Loewenthal, the strong Hungarian chess master. And then Paul Morphy's father arranged a match between Loewenthal and the young prodigy, Paul Morphy. So now we are watching the most serious and the strongest opponent that Paul Morphy has been facing so far when he was only 13 years old. And Loewenthal was hoping to show a little lesson to the young chess prodigy, Paul Morphy. But there was a little surprise that has been waiting for Loewenthal. And Paul Morphy, who has the white pieces, starts the game with playing e4, c5, Sicilian defense, f4, e6, knight to f3, and Loewenthal played d5, e takes on d5, pawn takes pawn, d4, bishop to g4, bishop to e2, unpinning the knight, bishop takes knight, bishop takes bishop, knight to f6, and Paul Morphy castled. Bishop to e7, bishop to e3, c takes on d4, bishop takes on d4, and also Loewenthal castled. Paul Morphy played knight to c3, knight to c6, bishop takes knight, bishop takes bishop, knight takes on d5, bishop takes on b2, rook to b1, attacking the bishop, and also eyeing the pawn on b7. So Loewenthal played bishop to d4, that's check, king to h1, and then rook to b8, defending the pawn. c3, attacking the bishop, bishop to c5, f5, queen to h4. Paul Morphy played g3, attacking the queen, queen to g5, f6, knight to e5, f takes on g7, rook from f to d8, bishop to e4, queen takes pawn. Paul Morphy played queen to h5, rook to d6, it's white to move. And child Paul Morphy played bishop takes on h7, that's check, king to f8, and if queen takes bishop, queen takes knight. So we have king to f8, bishop to e4, rook to h6, attacking the queen. Paul Morphy played queen to f5, and then Loewenthal happily captures the pawn. Queen takes on g3, pawn is pinned. Rook to b2, rook to e8, knight to f6, attacking the rook. Rook to e6. Paul Morphy played rook to g2, attacking the queen. And let's say if queen to h4, this is not what happened in the game, but let's say if queen to somewhere else, then knight to d7 check, king to e8, knight takes on e5, rook from h to f6, rook to g8 check, bishop to f8, rook takes on f8, king takes rook, knight to d7, king to g7, knight takes rook, rook takes on f6, queen to e5, a random move, queen takes rook, queen takes queen, rook takes queen, king takes queen, and white is winning. So we have queen takes rook, bishop takes queen, rook takes knight, queen takes rook, rook takes queen, and then Paul Morphy captures the rook, and white is better. But still, black is fighting. Black is in the ball game, and Loewenthal played knight to g4, attacking the rook, rook to f5, b6, bishop to d5, attacking on f7, knight to h6, defending, and also attacking the rook. Rook to f6, king to g7, rook to c6, a5, rook to c7, king to g6, unpinning the pawn, king to g2, f6, and Paul Morphy played king to f3, knight to f5, bishop to e4, the most logical move, pinning the knight and simplifying the game. Because it's very annoying when knight is jumping around, so Paul Morphy wants to simplify the game. King to g5, bishop takes knight, king takes bishop, h4, king to g6, rook to c6, king to h5, attacking the pawn, defending the pawn, f5, rook to f6, attacking the pawn. And black is doomed, but Loewenthal tried a little trick and he played f4. If rook takes pawn, then bishop to d6, pinning the rook. So Paul Morphy simply captures the pawn with the king. Bishop to f2, king to e4, bishop to c5. It's white to move, and child Paul Morphy played. Rook to f5, that's check. Once again, Paul Morphy wants to simplify the game. King takes on h4, rook takes bishop, pawn takes on c5. Paul Morphy played the last move of the game, and after that move, the strong chess master, Loewenthal, resigned. Paul Morphy simply plays king to d5. Black king is too far away for defending his pawns, and simply Paul Morphy is going to collect these pawns, and then he is going to promote a queen. And that's why Loewenthal resigned. Another very beautiful chess game by child Paul Morphy. And I hope you have enjoyed watching this video, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.